Hello and welcome back. Pretty quiet night, not very chill either. So, chill means cold, right? Chilly, I guess. So, quiet and chill, but not chilly, is what I was trying to say. Welcome back, friends. Here we are defeating whites. Um, Hillman, I don't think we have to do this again. No, we shall decline this. And just like that, I think we defeated all the whites we were supposed to, so that's good. Now, let us see what's next. We have to defeat some more crawlers. If you recall from the previous episode, that was a whole adventure, finding enough crawlers to defeat. We still have only defeated 8. And so, who knows? Maybe you won't even find the last 2 in a reasonable time. So let's see what else do we need to do around here. I think that's pretty much it, right? So if we exclude the Vile Scavengers quest, yeah, there is that. There's nothing else really. Um, Everything else is Rivendell, right? Well, except of course, let's see which one. Yeah, Master of the Reason is the only other one that's nearby, and we have already completed it, so we just need to talk to Calenton about it. Anyways, too much ado about nothing. But hopefully we'll find the last 2 crawlers on our way back, because anything else I think will be ridiculous. So we have all the reasons to head to Rivendell next, after we're done with Calenton here. Please, where are you, crawlers? You're the least nasty stuff around here, and yet we have to deal with you for some unknown reason. We've never witnessed you to be flesh-eating as the quest said, or claimed. You're pretty rare, hard to find, doing your own thing, not threatening anybody, unlike even the rats are more of a menace and are contributing to more pestilence than you, dear crawlers, and yet we have to defeat you. We have to defeat you. So, at least those count for deeds, which is one of my favorite phrases, I guess, on this show. That something counts for a deed and therefore I must do it. Huh. Silly old me. A vile corpse rat? I haven't witnessed the rats, by the way, leading any vile corpse actions or shenanigans, so I don't know. The whole thing is suspicious around here. Where are all the crawlers? Please. Please. Maybe if we defeat some rats, the crawlers will show up because they feel intimidated by the rats, and I just need to find 2 more guys. This is becoming ridiculous at this point. Like, how much time do I need to spend on finding crawlers? They should definitely do something about this quest. Either increase the number of crawlers or decrease the number you have to defeat for it to be completed, but you can literally spend just 1 hour just doing this, which is not okay. So I'll keep rambling, but that will achieve nothing, would it? Okay, guys, I'll see you once I'm done with the stupid crawlers. I waited and rummaged and roamed all the way back to Calenton, and I only was able to find 1 more crawler. I think they should pronounce the crawlers here as endangered species so that nobody would hunt them anymore. Because we're not done yet with the vile scavengers, so-called vile scavengers, right? So at least let's talk to Calenton here.
What can I do for you?
About more important matters. A gaunt man, you say. It is well that Gurdrink was defeated, and the whites he commanded pushed back. Just such an evil as that might have posed a true threat to Rivendell. You have my thanks, Bassador. You're welcome. Let's see anything of importance here. So, Poor Vibe. Interesting name. Helm of the North Star. Explorer's Leggings. A casual name. Gudrun's End. More fun name for sure. And Estotan. Okay.
Mind my words.
You should return to Torrenhat and tell Elrock here of your discoveries and victories here in Nantornet. Well, I failed at the crawlers, otherwise I'm victorious, I guess. Though we have laid to rest the greatest threat, there is much to do here, and I deem Elrock here may wish to send more elves to my aid. More elves? I wasn't an elf, by the way, to begin with, but okay. You need... I know what you're meaning, but I'm just getting a little annoyed here. And so it affects my entire mood, you know? You need but return down the trail east and south. Farewell, Bassador. Return to Torrenhat. Okay. We shall, except we're not done, guess what? With the crawlers. So maybe I'll go to the other location where they can be encountered potentially and see. We only need a single one, guys. A single one. Yes, a single one, guys. So I sincerely hope we'll be able to find one. Just one. You know? There is one. No, no bear. Do not interfere with my efforts here. Shall decline your quest. Yes, it does count. Jeez. Finally. Okay. Great. Wow. Vile Scavengers. The quest of the century, I tell ya. Okay, I'll see you back at Elrokir's and Torrenhat. Elrokir at Torrenhat, where we have been a couple of times already. Alright, what a relief. I was so agitated about the crawlers on my way back that I munched on some rings here. Signets of Rudor, and I'll munch on some more now. Yummy, yummy. But my reputation level did not change in the process. Okay, that's fine. We shall be patient with that. Okay, Elrokir here. You found and defeated a Gauntman in Nantornet. Not the first time I defeated a Gauntman. I'm concerned that such a creature could pass. Oh, it wasn't about me. Never mind. It's about the greater good of Middle-earth and not about my ego. I understand. Sorry. I am concerned that such a creature could pass so close to Imladris without being detected. Nevertheless, you deserve our thanks for ridding the world of its presence. My father will need to know of this. Sure, you can tell him yourself, or I can tell him for you. Bassador, the evil you found in Nantornet cannot be ignored. My father will need to know of it, for we will need reinforcements here at Torrenhat. Where there is one Gaunt man, there will be more. Or worse yet, a Gaunt Lord. Ah, that's right. Yes, we encountered a Gaunt Lord, major one in the Lowlands. He was a major threat. Bring word of this terror to my father Elrond in Rivendell. Return to the main road and journey eastward until you cross the ford of Bruinen. There, turn south and follow the winding path up to the High Moor. The entrance to Rivendell is in the northeastern corner of the High Moor. The path is marked, as usual, with white stones. Hurry, do not delay for anything. Speak with the March Warden, Anhebir. He will give you directions to the last homely house. Exciting. House of the Master. What else? My brother and I will see to it that our father is notified of the threats in Nantornet, for there is more yet to be done in the wilds. The troll shows are dangerous, as you have seen, Bassador, and it takes the labor of many elves to keep the wild at bay. Excuse me? Do you mean many elves or a single human champion? South along the river, you will find the wooded hills of Talbruinen. Candlelet stands high atop one of the hills there. Travel east until you see the river, and you will find yet another white marker stone. Follow the dirt path to the south that climbs the hills above the western bank of the Bruinen. After you pass into Tau Bruinen, keep a close watch on the path, for the wilderness encroaches upon it, and it may be difficult to make out. The land, too, is damp, and the path may be crossed by several quick-flowing streams. It may be difficult to make out. Depends on your partner. Excuse me. I'm certain that Candlelet will have dispatched a scout to guide friends to her encampment. Lend whatever aid you may to Candlelet and her company. Okay, a road seldom traveled. Fine. Okay, we're good. We're good here. If it's a road seldom traveled, we should travel to it, I think. So maybe what we'll do, guys, is not go to Rivendell yet, but instead take this other road. Yeah, we shall see. So I'll meet you halfway there because we haven't been all the way up to there yet, and we want to explore together. But in this first section, you've seen it, so we'll skip that. All right, my friends, let's ride together towards east and towards the morning and the morning sun, which should rise from right about there. Look at the beautiful glow above the pine trees and the fir trees, and enjoy, because this will be the last thing we might enjoy around here in the troll shows if we meet any more crawlers. Okay, we have done that quest before, so let's continue. Okay, good. Well preserved road here, considering it's not very much traveled. Yes, pretty well done. Okay, so we're getting down towards the river, it seems. Now, what is the next stone? Here, the markings on the stone indicate that you should take the dirt path leading south. South from the road and up the hill. Okay. So they mean this, right? I assume. Okay, at least we know this quest we've done before, but look how beautiful it is here, guys. More waterfalls, the river, the Bruinen River, and the main Bruinen Gorge here. So let's see, this might be new then. And again, it involves crawlers. Oh no. No, I'm not happy about this, as you can imagine. But crawlers here might be more numerous, you know? Let's see. Maybe it's one of the ones that we have already done. Yep, good. Good, good. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Is there a drop of fine clover honey? Yes. Sorry, bees. I need to calm my nerves with some honey. I saw more crawlers, you know what that means. Even if you sting me, I wouldn't care. As long as I have some calming, soothing honey in my tummy. Oh, yes. So now we have to talk to an elf scout in Taubruinen. Okay. Further down this way, okay. Fine. Gorgeous. Pretty cool path here between the sheer cliffs and the river. Now with the water level though. Very well. Okay. Encountering more worms. What attacked us from behind? I never saw you, worm. Where did you appear from? Cool. Okay. This is like a side side meander. Well, the river meandering here creates some ponds and stuff. Are you something that we need to deal with? Oh yes, there are crawlers infesting Tau Bruinen in the troll shells. While in Tau Bruinen, you should purge as many of the foul crawlers destroying the vegetation there as you can. Rotting roots. Oh man. Wish me luck, guys. Please wish me luck. A retriever toad. Oh, cute little guys here. Why do you need to deal with those? There are toads infesting the waterways of Tau Bruinen in the troll shells. I wouldn't call this an infestation, you know? While in Tau Bruinen, you should purge the waterways of the foul toads. How are they foul? They're so cute. They're big, but they're not foul. The quest is called Croak, of course, because why not? What about you, poor dear? The great Glenbuck is no more. There are elk dwelling in Tau Bruinen, so what? While you're here, you should collect venison for the hunters loitering at Ekat Candlelit. Okay, so we can't get the foul excuse or vile excuse or evil excuse. So it's like, well, hunters hungry excuse. Okay. How do we know we need to get provisionings for the hunters? Provisioning the hunters. Feed trolls. Okay. Wow. So silly. So silly, guys. Poor guys here. There is another croak company here of cute green and red river toads. What have they ever done to us or to nature? I don't know. By the way, who is encouraging us to do this? I mean, the only people living around here are elves, so I'm getting a little suspicious of the intentions of the elves. Maybe under the guise of like, well, evil is corrupting everything, let's get rid of everything but else. They're planning to take over the entire nature. I'm just jesting. They're not like that, are they? Though sometimes they're overzealous with cleansing and stuff, I think. Less so. More so than humans, is what I'm trying to say. Not that humans are any better, mind you, for other reasons, of course, but okay, so what else do we need to do here? Talk to the elf calf. Did I say elf calf? Yes, you're an elf calf. Climb the hill to the southeast to reach Ekat Candlelit. I might.
How can I be of service?
Greetings, traveler. If you're looking for Ekat Candlelit, you have nearly found it. You simply need to climb the slope to the southeast. Okay. As you crest the hill, you'll see the encampment among the ruins. Introduce yourself to Nestel, and she will tell you of these lands and what you might do to help. Like kill innocent frogs, for example. Okay. Guess it's this way. If only you could enjoy nature and not do any questing, it will be marvelous. And here, hopefully, is not a nameless person. Loborelen, stable master.
What do you need?
Good. Okay, so plenty of people here. Let's talk to her first. The Wilds of Tau Bruinen, a new deed, and this was, of course, Ekat Candlelit. The ruin of Ekat Candlelit is believed by scholars to have once been a center of art and learning in the ancient kingdom of Rudur, before it fell beneath the corrupt sway of Angmar, and was destroyed in wars with its neighbors, after which even its original name was lost. Now it simply acts as a makeshift camp for those hardy souls brave enough to explore the surrounding wilds. Like us, right? Okay. Let's talk to Nestel here. Welcome to Ekat Candlelit. With what can I help you? Just chat with me.
How can I be of service?
It is a pleasure to meet you, Basabur, for we have much need of aid. Taubruinen has become a place of great danger. Gauradine here, from the far north, have found their way here and have established a camp in the southwest, the Dak Taushaku, in the depths of Erin Singor. Sorry. So the Dak Taushaku in the depths of Erin Singor urged the wood trolls to greater and greater malevolence, and the rock worms of Kirit Ulum threaten travelers in these lands. If you recall the Gauradine we encountered in the northern part of Evendim, very far north from here and far away, so that's surprising that they came all the way here. A number of hunters have come here as well, and we grant them what hospitality we may. Treat them with kindness, for they are our guests. I'll make sure of that. Furthermore, servants of Agmar have come to Talbruinen. Don't treat them as guests. They have focused their attention on the small ruins to be found throughout the woods, but I know not what they seek. Maybe they're looking after the Dark Rider or the Ninth Nazgul as we were. Who knows? Okay, well, maybe we should set our milestone here. Let's see what would make sense. Yes, let's bind it like this. Okay, let's talk to more people around here, such as Beintir. Beware of the stone trolls. They come out at night.
Might
Okay.
you spare a moment of your time?
The road that passes through town Bruinen is little more than a dirt path for most of its length, but is still used by travelers who pass south heading for Hollin and must be kept in usable condition. Oh yeah, I have been charged by Lord Elrond with keeping the road clear, but it is a time-consuming duty, and I am often at loss to keep it free of hazards. What time-consuming duty? Lazing around and, walking around under this sheltered place? Huh? Yes, Elf. I'm suspicious of all the elves at this point in terms of their level of laziness. The path runs north of Ekkad Cantelet and south toward Hollin, and often becomes choked with brambles and treacherous stones. Furthermore, the glambucks often stray near to the road and threaten travelers. A buck is now threatening everybody? If you can clear the road of these hindrances, I will reward you for your time. So another excuse to defeat poor deer, huh? Oh, they're just a hindrance. They're just like in your way when you're walking. Great. And that comes from an elf? A bumpy road, huh? The road south is little more than a footpath. A footpath, never mind. Yes, that is true. But I enjoy it nonetheless.
Mind my words, traveler.
My heart has been ill at ease for the last few days, Passabor, and I hope that you can put my fears to rest. A traveler from Bree by the name of Tim Strawley came to Ekkad Candelet on his way south. A craftsman he was, and he bore wooden figurines of exquisite quality that he hoped to sell in far-off markets. He desired to raise enough money to support his young wife, Nora, and he was enthusiastic about his prospects. Noble indeed. But the road is rarely traveled, and a worry has been growing in the back of my mind ever since he left the camp. If it is not too much to ask, could you take the road south towards Hollin, and check to see that he has not come into trouble? I'm certain that all is well, but I would be more at ease if you would do this for me. Sure. The road to Hollin runs south of Ekkad Candelet, and crosses the Bruinen at a small fort east of Garbert's cottage. Oh, there's a cottage here too? Is there a cottage cheese in there? Where it rises steadily until reaching the Hollin Ridge. Dangerous enterprise. Okay, well. Lord Elrond has charged me with watching the road through Talbruinen. Okay. Hope you're enjoying your duty then. And here's Indoor.
Might I take a moment of your time?
It's no secret that I consider myself something of a skilled cook, Passabor. Folk are always giving me new recipes to try, and I spend more time preparing delicious new dishes than I do hunting. Okay. So more elk you need, huh? You need to follow your own path. That's what I always say. I spoke for a while with a very nice dwarf named Wethorn as he passed through Taubruinen on his way north. Okay. He told me he had a delicious recipe for toad stew. Toad stew? Ugh. And after a little bit of coaxing, he agreed to share it with me. Would you help me gather the ingredients for it? I still need some toad tongues and legs. Okay, tongues? Really? Okay. At least the toads are large around here. You'll find toads all along the rivers that run through Taubruinen, I wager. Mm-hmm. I understand that the Green River toads have the tastiest legs and tongues. Okay. Don't come back here with legs and tongues from the red ones. Wethorn was most specific on that point. Sure. Toad stew, yeah.
It's a sorry day.
You should be. Yes, because I will bring you some red river toad tongues, and then it shall be a sorry day, okay? You should be able to find toads all along the river banks within Tauberine and Vasselpool. I will share the toad stew with you when it is done. Thank you. So be quick with collecting the ingredients. They hunt in packs, these toads of Tauberine, but only the Green River toads are tasty enough for me to use. Okay. Alright guys, we have to pick up a couple more quests from around here first, before we venture out into the wilderness again, but that should not occur until the next episode. In the meantime, enjoy life. I promise I'll be less angsty about crawlers next time, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.